Do's and don'ts in food handling in kitchen.
Introduction. Maintaining good personal hygiene, including washing hands before handling food, can prevent the spread of harmful bacteria and viruses. This is particularly important for individuals who are ill or have open wounds.
Washing hand.
Do step 1 with your hand with water. Apply enough soap to your hands. Step to rub your hands together. Use one hand to rub the back of the other hand and clean in between the fingers. Step 3, rub and clean the thumb and each finger. Rub and clean the tips of the fingers over the palm of the opposite hand in a circular motion. Step for rub and clean the wrist. Step 5, rinse your hands and wrists thoroughly with clean water. Step 6, pat dry the hands with clean towel or tissue. Wash your hands quickly without any soap. It is called a wet hand, not a wash hand.
Store the cooked food and raw food. We need to keep separately the cooked food and raw food. It is because to prevent the cross-contamination. Keep the raw food and cooked food in separate container. The raw food is easily for bacteria to multiply and will transfer the bacteria to the cooked food if we keep them in the same container. If we keep the cooked food and raw food separately, this can prevent the cross-contamination and will make sure that our food not affected with the bacteria. Just keep the raw food and cooked food in the different container to keep the good quality of food. After the grocery, do not put the raw food and cooked food into the same container because this will lead to cross-contamination and the cooked food will be spoiled. It is because the raw food contain the microorganism. Knife and cutting board.
If you then use the same board and knife without washing them thoroughly to chop vegetable, the bacteria will spread from the board and knife to the vegetable. Hands can also spread bacteria. Cutting raw meat on a cutting board will leave various forms of bacteria on the cutting board, which can be transmitted to the vegetable cut on the same board. Raw meat can contain harmful pathogens and bacteria such as Salmonella, E. coli, and Listeria, which can spread to cooked foods if they come in contact with the same knife. The different bacteria in raw meat and vegetable become cross-contaminated, and stay away ready-to-eat produce to cause food poisoning. An easy way to prevent cross-contamination is to use different chopping board and different knife for raw and ready-to-eat food. Using the same cutting board for meat and vegetable. If you cut raw meat on a chopping board,
Washing fruits and vegetables.
Here are the do's on washing fruits and vegetables. Firstly, we must take all the fruits and vegetables that we just bought and put them into a basket. We must wash all the fruits and vegetables before storing them in the fridge to keep them fresh and to prevent storing rotten fruits and vegetables. And next is wash all the fruits and vegetables under running water to get rid of any possible bacteria, debris, soil or dirt on the fruits and vegetables to ensure it perfectly clean. And that is why we have to wash every fruit and vegetables thoroughly. On a side note, washing fruits and vegetables with soap or disinfecting products, cleaning products is not recommended as the residue will be difficult to clean and the residue may be left on fruits and vegetables. After done washing all the fruits and vegetables, they have to be stored in a covered container. Before putting them inside the container, line up a piece of tissue at the bottom inside the container. The purpose on putting a tissue is to provide the fruits and vegetables to stay and will always get its needed moisture and stay fresh. And lastly, we can securely put the fruits and vegetables in the fridge. And make sure to store them at the bottom level of the fridge. And these are the don'ts on washing fruits and vegetables. Do not directly put the store-bought fruits and vegetables into the fridge, since it may contain harmful bacteria such as E. coli, Salmonella, and Listeria that may lead to foodborne illnesses as well as make us sick.
For the conclusion, knowing how to stop bacteria from spreading when preparing, cooking and storing food is considered good food hygiene. Food poisoning and other illnesses can be brought on by improperly prepared, stored and handled food. It encompasses a comprehensive range of principles and procedures that aim to minimize the risk of foodborne illnesses, maintain the quality and integrity of food products, and safeguard the health and well-being of consumers.